So recently I was asked to talk a little bit about my travel and what I bring with me on trips. So this is my favorite bag. It's the Tom Bihn Aeronaut 45. It's made in Seattle actually, and it's an amazing bag. It's a backpack or it can be a duffel bag, has a long strap to it, but I'll get into the bag another day, but I figured I might as well do a demo of what I pack because I'm on a 2-day trip and I also took the train here instead of a plane. So there's a couple variations that are different, but oh, didn't close that. So first off, this is the inside of my bag. You can see I pack in packing cubes. So I'll get to these in a little bit, but I always carry 2 brushes, and usually this is my full-size face wash. Usually I'd put in a smaller one, but I didn't need to since I'm not flying, and my toothbrush. So this is my bag. I always carry my jewelry case. Sometimes I'll throw this in my carry-on bag. I always carry a defuzzer. This Conair one is my favorite. It's like $10 on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description, but it's amazing. I always find little fuzzies on my clothing, so I like to have it with me. My workout shoes. I'll take the jewelry bag out here. And then packing cubes. So, as I drop one. For this trip, I actually packed 3 cubes. I'll kind of go over here. So this one is kind of everything extra, and since I'm here 2 days, this is day 1 outfit and day 2 outfit, so it keeps everything super organized. And then in the side here, the side zipper, this is very hard one-handed. In the side zipper here, this is my case, my toiletry case. This is a Baggallini bag. I love it. I've had it for a few years now. It fits everything I need, so I'll go through that in a minute. And then in this side, all I have is just a pair of flip-flops to put the thing down. So in this side, I just have a pair of flip-flops for this trip, just in case. I normally carry flip-flops, running shoes. I usually wear boots, and then I usually have a pair of flats, but I don't really need it for this trip. So that is what is in my bag, and then I'll go through my toiletry bag next. Okay, so this is my toiletry bag. I pretty much take this on every trip, and it has basically everything I need to survive in here. It can be carried on a plane. Everything in it can be carried on. The only difference is this trip I do have a full-size face wash, and usually I just have a smaller size and put it in there, or I use these facial cleansing cloths that don't have liquid in them. So first, I'm just going to open this up, and it's going to be a hot mess, and everything's going to kind of fall out because I've packed it to the brim. So I'll talk about kind of what I travel with. Just going to take it all out right now. Okay, so as you can see, there's a lot of stuff. I'm going to clean it up for a minute, and then I'll tell you about what I travel with. Okay, so I took a couple minutes, cleaned up the bag, laid everything out. So this is everything that's in my toiletries case, which is kind of crazy. I didn't realize I had this much stuff. Also, I found some weird stuff, so probably a good time to clean out. So I'll kind of start back here. I always travel with my own shampoo and conditioner. I just get the small bottles, refill them. I use Sojourn shampoo, which I really like. I love these living proof little bottles. There's hair serum that I have, style extender, and then hairspray. These are the free Sephora sets, and so I just use them to travel, but they're great for just carrying on. And this is my favorite, and I keep getting free samples of it every time I go to Sephora. This is quite a crushed bottle. It's been around the world a few times, but no drought from Lush. It is a very inexpensive powder for dry shampoo. And then, of course, I have a bunch of little hair things and bobby pins as needed. I have a Q-tip container, which I got, again, I think in like 2010, ages ago, but I always like to have Q-tips. Tweezers. This is actually, it's like a small needle for if you were going to take your blood sugar, but I like having them with me just in case, like, I don't know, sometimes you need a needle. These are really weird, and also it's weird that this turned yellow, but makeup spilled on it. These are for pinky toes, so if you wear dress shoes, sometimes your toes get pinched, and so you can put them over your pinky toe, and it won't blister. Again, super weird that I have that, but they're amazing. And then tweezers, always have to have tweezers. Then Body Glide. So Body Glide, it's actually made in Seattle area too. That is to prevent chafing, especially if you're working out. That's nice. This Clinique deodorant, I don't wear it for normal everyday use at home, but I love how this package is. It's very easy to travel with. Forgot to refill this, but this is my toner that I put on every day after my shower. Eye makeup remover, face serum, again, SkinCeuticals. This is my favorite. Then I also have Intraceuticals face lotion. I use this morning and night. Again, at home I wouldn't use this at night, but it's just so easy to travel with in this package. Then makeup, my BB cream by Jane Iredale. I do use the Cover FX. It's these are great because it's not a liquid. Let's see if I can open it one-handed. It is a solid, but it provides good protection. Cover Up also has SPF. Loose powder, bronzer, makeup brush, small eyeshadow kit. Again, this one's been kind of through it a little bit, but definitely just gives me all I need. My Venus trowel razor. I love this thing. It's little, but it definitely fits well and does the job. My contact lenses, vitamins. I always just kind of fill up my bag. This is just an extra toothbrush I got at a hotel in case I'm ever just necessarily out of toothbrush and toothpaste. Floss. This is a nail polish remover pad. I always keep one or two of them on me. This, oddly enough, definitely didn't know it was in here. Need to kind of probably toss it, but it is a cleansing cloth. So it has facial soap on it. It's by Oil of Olay. They're amazing. They're great for travel as well. I do wear my retainer every night, so I have Retainer Bright to wash it at night. This is a little emergency OB tampon case. I think I got a freebie, but always good. Just, you never know, and you might just need a tampon. Naproxen, and this is actually Zantac for heartburn. Naproxen for headaches or aches. Definitely necessary when traveling. Then got a couple mascaras. One that's blue, one that's black. Under eye gel, this Clinique, it's great. It has a roller ball on it. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. So you can put it under your eyes. Has a nice cooling gel on it. Love it. Same thing, this jade roller. I use this more than I ever thought I would. So I use it after putting lotion on at night. Just kind of gives me a relaxing feeling before I go to bed. Put it in the refrigerator of your hotel. Absolutely amazing. Good for puffy eyes when you're traveling as well. A couple of lipstick, Neosporin, my brushes that I need, which I actually don't usually travel with this one. Don't know why it was in my case, but it is. Always good to clean out. Then I always keep a clear nail polish just in case. And then this was a freebie from the Westin, but it's lavender oil. I have a bunch of these. I always travel with them. I love putting them on before I go to bed just to kind of help me get in. So this is essentially everything that was in my toiletry bag that I travel with on a weekly basis and just kind of fill up as needed. So I hope this definitely helps. This is everything that I pretty much need, minus a couple extra things that might be in my purse, like more chapstick. But other than that, this is pretty much my whole life in a toiletry bag. So I did forget two things, my brushes. So I travel with two brushes because they have different purposes. But one, the wet brush. I never thought I would be into this whole thing, but my girlfriend told me to get it. It's amazing. It does dry your hair faster. I use the big paddle brush, and I have very long hair, so it has the air filter or air holes or whatever to help your hair dry faster. So I use this first when it's wet, and then I use, whoa, totally dropped something. And I use my Moroccan oil brush, which also, it has a ceramic insert in the middle, which heats up and just basically makes your blow dry time a little bit faster as well. So definitely always travel with these, but these, generally, they're not in my toiletry bag, but I just felt I should mention them as they're kind of part of this whole shtick too.